What's up, guys? Short Stack Gaming here, coming at you guys with another deck profile for Digimon. It's been a while since I posted a video. I'm sorry about that. I'm a full-time college student, and homework kind of gets in the way, especially when it comes to engineering. So, um, sorry about that. It's been about a month, but yeah, I've been waiting for some of these cards to come in the mail. I wanted to wait till I had them so that I can make this profile. And so here we are. I can finally make it. So let's get into it. So first things first, for our eggs, we play for Bukamon. Really good egg. Being able to gain a memory on your turn is really good. And then paired with some of the new support, you're gonna be gaining 2 memory a turn if you see the right pieces, and that's really good, especially when you want to choke your opponent out. And well, not physically, but like memory choke your opponent out. And like control the game a little bit more in terms of memory and stuff like that. It's really good. This card is really good. I wouldn't replace it with any other egg. For rookies, we play 4 Gomamon. Some builds play 3. I like to play 4 because I feel in the early game being able to draw as much as possible to get your pieces is really good. And for that reason, I opt to play this at 4. I've seen some builds play this at 3. Um, I prefer the 4 just because seeing this card and being able to cycle it as much as possible to get those extra draws is really, really good. For the other ones, we play 4 Crabmon. Jamming and stacking something really good helps it to where if you have Mega Aegisdramon at 7, since it's only 7k, you just give it jamming when you swing, and that way it doesn't die, so then you can Digivolve up into your level 6. Penguinmon, 3 of. Some builds play 2, some builds play 3, some builds play 4. I tested this card out at 4. Wasn't very good, so I opted to play only 3. Really good, especially when paired with like Gomon. Like having Gomon and Penguinmon in hand start at the game is really good because you just play this out, stack something underneath, draw a card, and then you can put this on your egg when you hatch. And overall, just like really good. Really good. This card is really good. Doesn't need to be really more than 3. And for the last 2, we play 2 Madoki. It's 13 rookies. Any more than that, I think, is a little bit cloggy. I wanted to play. Normally, I like playing even numbers, so like 12 or 14, but I was trying more numbers, and I just came to the conclusion that this is perfect for the way that I play the deck. So that's it for the rookies. For level 4s, we play 2 Sealamon. I wish this card was a Aqua or Sea Animal because this card would be way better if it was, but it's okay. He's just a good blocker, especially when you can play out one of like your Gomamon and then slap this on top, and that way it's like a 1 cost blocker. It's really good. For Ebby, um, being able to swing, play this out, unsuspend your guy that swung and give it blocker is super good, especially when you're at your level 7 with Aegisdramon. So like this card's really good. Uh, for Tabumon because it's a vanilla. Have to play it. Um, 1 cost Digivolve. Really good. I really like this card. And then 1 Kumon. Sometimes you really got to close the game out. I used to play this at 2, but I've opted to go back to playing it at 1. And you got to get really close to. It helps close out the games faster if you're like if your board gets wiped or if you swing with everything, have no board left, and then have just a tamer and just slap this on top and attack for game. So really good. That's it for level 4s. I think it's 4, 8, 10. It's 11, so it's another odd number. Yeah, it drives me a little crazy. So yeah, odd number of level 4s. And then for level 5s, so we get to even numbers now. So it's 4 of the new guy. He's crazy. War Siegemon is a crazy card. Um, when you have your full stack, or like your most ideal stack, like if you have like, I don't know, something like this. Where is it? Oh my gosh, there it is. So if you have like something like this, and like you digivolve him, you get to like play out your Gomamon. You get to gain a memory, and then you get to draw 2 cards. So he's effectively a draw 3 if you paired with Gomon, and then a 3 cost. So you get to draw 3 cards and then gain a memory. So he's a 3 cost to Digivolve. He's crazy. This card is nuts and supports the deck so well. And I really, really love this card. This is a perfect piece of support. I want to see this card in hand as much as possible. Then the other card we play is for Aegisdramon. Just the other counterpart, being able to having the when attacking can be good. It's a little slow, especially if you don't have enough memory to like swing the turn that you play this, that you digivolve into this. But like that's okay. Um, it's still really good. I prefer to see this, but I won't complain if I see this. I just want to see my pieces as much as possible. As long as I can get to as draw as many cards as possible and see my pieces, I'm happy. Then the next card, level sixes. You play for Plesio. You have to mandatory. Card's great. Um, I don't really think I need to explain this card because it was already mandatory in the deck already. So, and then two metal. Some builds play one, some builds play none. Used to play Womon as the level fives, and like it made the rest of the stuff bad, but now you don't have to. Um, I have to play two because this card's really good. Being able to control the board a little bit and set your opponent back, especially paired with your Aegisdramon. Like they play something out, they get their effect, and then you're like, okay, you played something. Let me just play this out and bounce two cards back to hand. If, is so good. And then because of Waru, you're gonna be gaining a memory because of it's inheritable. Because it's all turns when something is played from sources, you gain a memory, or something was played by an effect, you gain a memory. So that's really good. So like you're gonna be gaining a memory and bouncing two cards, and then if they're at like zero memory, they put themselves zero memory, you go to one, and then if you got everything else going for you, you're like playing really well. So yeah. Six level sixes and then four level sevens with Aegisdramon because this card's nuts. This card would be much worse without the errata, but since it's got its text changed, so good. These cards are so good. And then we go to options. So we play one Ice Wall, one Sarai, one Maelstrom, and two Blue Memory Boost. So a lot of these are just tech choices. Um, This is good for consistency, which I'll just like. It's just good consistency and good for helping make sure that you don't get choked out too bad. I like seeing this card. There's been times where I want to play this at more than two, but I think overall it's best at two. So this card's really good. Search, pretty good. Maelstrom, it's a one of because it doesn't come up very often, but when it does, it's pretty good. Like being able to play out, like if you don't have everything, being able to play out like your like if you're at level 6 and you don't have level 7, you could just play out your Waruseedramon, get its and then bounce level 4 and then do your Waru since it's on played to play something else and stuff like that. So it's just a good one of. It does come up sometimes, but not very often, which is why it warrants to be at 1. Sarai, I initially played 2 of this. I was almost tempted to take this card completely out, but then I realized the being able to trash 4 sources from your opponent's Digimon and then making it to where their Digimon can't attack is like really good for stalling. And I've won a lot of games because I've top decked this card and I'm just like, okay, I'm gonna trash everything and now I'm stalling for a turn. It's essentially just a pseudo Ice Wall, which I think is really good. And then Ice Wall, I don't really think I need to explain this. It's just a 1 cost stall for a turn. Really good, especially if you're wanting to choke your opponent for memory. And then 3 Davis. Searcher, um, really good. It's really great early game. Kind of sucks late game, which is why we play 3. But being able to just search anything and also be the memory setter, I mean, there's a reason he's one of the best tamers in the game. And yeah, so that's it for my Aegisdramon deck profile. I love this deck. It's my favorite Digimon deck, as you can tell from my playmat. I have the matching playmat as well. Um, yeah, this is the deck I play the most. Deck that I love playing the most. Its uniqueness is really cool, and it needing to see certain pieces, but does so consistently because of how much it draws is really cool. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it. Make sure to like and subscribe. I will have more content coming. It just might not be very consistent, and that's kind of hard. It makes it difficult to grow. But I'm just doing this as a side hobby to keep me sane from engineering school. So thank you guys so much for watching. Bye bye.